Day 4. Give it up for day 4. I think I may have moved around a bit off camera, but as long as I didn't end up anywhere else, it doesn't matter, does it? Probably not. I mean, I'm not further along than I was yesterday, so all should be fine. In any case, I knew that days like today would happen, where I'd feel a little low energy and not like I want to, record my video a day, but I have every intention of keeping to my goal of one video every day, at whatever cost it takes. So, finding the energy to record a video, that is the challenge at hand, right? Oh, 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 and up we go. Hooray! I'm gonna move my mouse pad out of here. I mean, I'm going to do exactly nothing. Nothing is happening off camera that you cannot see. Everything is totally here. In any case, yesterday I think I was talking about finding a home or something like that. I don't know, I can't quite recall. That was like a full 24 hours ago, right? Might as well have never happened, right? It's all the same thing to me, as far as I can tell. But you can probably tell, based on my demeanor, not every day is equal. Some days are harder than other days. You have to push on through those days, regardless of how difficult it may feel, because it's worth something. There is a reason you do this stuff, though the reason may not always be clear. Some days it's very easy for me to lose sight of why I'm doing things, but it's all in furtherance of bettering myself, of becoming a better, stronger person, for the sake of, I was gonna say for the sake of humanity, but I don't know how much of humanity this will help. Perhaps it will help a lot, perhaps it won't. There's no real telling for that kind of stuff, right? Oh, hey, I'm on the snowman. And I'm off the snowman. I'm back here. Cool. That's just the way it is. Things come, things go. With the ebb and flow of the waves. Soon the current will move things around, and I'll be in a brighter place. Such is the way of the ocean. All the oceans are connected by more ocean. Isn't that an interesting thing? There aren't really multiple oceans, it's all technically one big body of water. So, theoretically, you could sail from one ocean to the next ocean to back to the first. Wait, how many oceans are there? I guess if you count the Arctic and Antarctic as oceans, which I think some scientists have. I'm not sure. Oceanographers? Probably not. Something to do with maps, I'm sure. Of which, yeah, I guess the Antarctic is its own ecosystem, but when you're counting connected bodies of water, does it really? I mean, that comes down to jargon, which in itself can be a bit of a complex topic and debate. In fact, that's exactly why there are debates in the scientific community, because fitting things into the right boxes is where things go awry. It's how we as humans define certain subjects that make the subjects contentious. In reality, it's just our perception of it that's contentious. The subjects themselves really could not care less, which I think is kind of funny and, in a sincere way, meaningful. Because if it doesn't matter, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It means you have no reason to worry about it, right? In the context of some things we worry about and that stress us out and just make our lives miserable aren't really that worth stressing out about. At the time, it seems super important, but things come and go. Challenges They grow and they shrink. And it's more about continuing onwards on your path, improving yourself, propelling yourself forward. Aha. Learning and trying again. The thing about failure is it feels like it's a finite thing. But in reality, when you fail at a task, that's one task. As long as you haven't, like, catastrophically failed to the point of which you are incapable of ever completing a task again, which is a very real horror and something to take into account. But as long as you're still there and you're still capable of moving forward in some way, shape, or form, then you've more to do. There'll be more challenges to take on. So it's more a matter of never giving up. Even when it feels like all you can do is give up. And the bucket. The bucket's always a weird part of this game. It's the most unique part of the game, to say the least. It's the only part of the game that's, like, there are other parts of the game that have physics to some extent, but this bucket is its own challenge, which I believe Bennett made a point of just a couple of minutes ago, or seconds ago, and I did not read it, and the voice lines are silenced currently. But going back to what I was saying, even if you fall, even if you get knocked down, pointing to Snake, even if you intentionally fail just to get it over with, as long as you can come back to it, you haven't really failed. You can always try again. Some things may seem difficult, or even impossible to try again. Some things you can't try again. But what matters more is that even when one opportunity leaves behind, you can always find more opportunities in the future. I like to think of it like a fish in waiting, waiting for the prey to come by, just hiding there amongst the reef. Then, opportunity strikes, or opportunity passes, and the fish can jump out and try and catch the prey, but there's a chance it'll miss. And if it does, it'll just have to be hungry for a little longer. But if the fish is persistent, doesn't give up, more food will come along. Just, don't get eaten in the process, is what I'm saying. If you catch my drift. It's all about the ebb and flow. Ta-da! And as long as you're persistent, sooner or later, things are going to work out. You just need to keep going. Come on. A little too, That's okay. I can always try again. That's the whole point of what I was saying. Never give up. Never surrender. Which, funny enough, that is, what was that? Starship Troopers? And that is very much out of context from what they had imagined for the particular movie. Of which the movie, interestingly enough, is more satiristic than the actual book. Because the book was, like, genuine in its propaganda. But the movie took an entirely different tone to it, which I found to be quite amusing. Then again, satire is hilarious to me. I do love good satire. Kind of... It's a difficult subject for some people to really grasp onto, because the whole point of it is to be misleading, to reach a point of which the absurdity of the satire itself is so insane that you're supposed to be able to tell that it's satire. It takes something that's crazy. What's terrifying is when the satire doesn't feel like satire anymore, where it becomes more sincere than the thing it's trying to satire, because the thing it's trying to satire becomes so over the top, absurdly insane that satire can't even get more insane than it. Like, this isn't satire, but I'm thinking, actually, nah, I should probably think of a different example. I don't know. I'm not really sure how to come up with an example that doesn't get into something that would be very controversial. What was the case where the Onion presented satire in the Supreme Court? I can't quite recall, though. And if I can't quite recall, that is all the more reason for me not to try. I should probably get past this part already, instead of, tiptoeing around here. Come on. There we go. Okay, and now it's probably time for me to beat the game. But if I beat the game, I'm gonna have to end the video. And if I end the video, I won't get to keep talking to you guys. Maybe I should start doing live streams again. By the way, I live stream on Twitch, if you guys want to check out GreenMage39 on Twitch. So, it's been a little while, a hot minute, if you will, since I actually live streamed there. Perhaps it's time for me to get back into live streaming. But what should I live stream? Also, when would I have time? Because I realize as well... Actually, what if I live streamed, then used the live stream as footage for my video a day? Then I feel it would be kind of sidestepping the point of it. But then again, the point of the video a day thing is actually to further supplement my live streaming. Wait, which came first, the chicken or the live stream? The live stream or the chicken? The orange or the half pipe? I don't know what the last two things were about. Orange and a half pipe. However, I did make it. We are at the end point. So, does it matter? I did the thing. Check it out, guys. I made it. I made it to the end. To the end of the tower. That's pretty sweet if you ask me. There's nothing quite as exciting as, finally making it to somewhere that you've been trying to get to. Oh no. Well, just means a little bit more time to spend with you guys. I very much do want to get to know everyone. Then again, how can I? I am but a digital boy in your computer. Could it ever really be? Could we ever truly be together? Sad music plays. Oops. In any case. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll hang out. You, me, the video game that I'm playing, whatever that might be. Wonder what video game I should play next. There's a game called Timberborn that I'm rather fond of. I do like city builders. They are... a personal favorite. Though, not a big fan of SimCity. The always online thing with, what was it, the most recent SimCity? That one I'm not a big fan of. But I do like City Skylines. There's a game called... I'm trying to focus on climbing this tower. Keep knocking into that. A game called Banished, which I also very much enjoy. So those are three games that I would very much like to play. So that's three potential choices. Oh right, that's what I need to do here. Oop. Oh no, too far. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Up. Oops. Let's try that again. And alley-oop. And up. And up. Whoopsie. Let's try that one more time. What was I saying? Oh yeah, playing City Builders. Yeah, maybe I'll do one of those next. That'd be fun. But, I do have a bunch of other projects. This is more like, if I feel like I need to relax and I want something to do, I think I'll record some gameplay and just chill out to that. And, oh. Oh no, I did it again. I get my hammer stuck in there. Right here, right at the very top. Arg! Oh well. Up we go again. Another day, another hammer. That's what they say, right? And that is all that they say. In any case. Yeah, you know, well, I'll figure something out. I still have a lot of other work. I'm still spending a lot of time working on how to make backgrounds. The interesting part about how I go about making backgrounds is it is a shockingly long process just to make a single background, because every shot I want to make, I need a very specific feel to it, and I want it to look like consistent. But because I'm using AI generated art, it keeps making very new, very different things. So I end up generating like 5 or 6 pictures, and then I need to take them into Photoshop and try and mess with them until they look a little better. And then I put them back into the AI and ask it to make me something better, but more in line with what I want. And then it says, oh, here you go. And then it gives me something completely different, and then I need to ask it to do that like 5 or 6 more times before it actually figures out what I want, along with changing up all of the inputs I give it. AI-generated art really is a science to be figured out, because it is incredibly imprecise until you give it exact specifications. The good news is, it does make things a whole lot easier for me to figure out how to make backgrounds, but even so, I am not an artist, and making the kind of detail I need for this particular thing and keeping the consistency means a lot more work. But I have figured out a few things I can do, like if the shots that I want take place in different places, it's less important if I oh no, please, if I have very different looking backgrounds. So I think what I might do is make like 4 or 5 different backgrounds, or maybe even 3 backgrounds, which is like still 5 hours of work. Oops. But I actually have at least one of the backgrounds. Okay, I will admit, making the background for caves is shockingly difficult. I had no idea. Like, just getting a good cave exit is really difficult, because it just doesn't want that. It'll give backlighting so that the light is coming from the back, so it's like you're not in a cave looking out. It's like you're looking through some kind of arch of cave. And it's just absurd that it's not allowing me to just get what it looks like looking through a cave. And I have all of my old stuff. Oh, hey, I did it! Woo! I have all of my old pictures to work with, but zooming in on a cave is not all it's cracked up to be. So that does give me an idea. Oh, come on. In any case, I think I have an idea of what I can do next for that picture. And then I should be able to finish the backgrounds, and then I can put all of the scripting and everything together. Woo! I did it! And I have an idea now. Anyway, I think it might be I mean, today I spent a lot of time just trying to record and stuff to figure out what I'm doing next. I have an idea for episode 3, but I still need to flesh that out. But first, I need to finish day 2. I guess it's all sort of episodic days, so every day is a new episode. Which in itself is going to be kind of difficult because then there's a bunch of stuff that happens between episodes, or between episodes that you guys still need to be filled in on to fully understand what's going on. So, with that out of the way, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you do like this video, please leave a like and maybe tell your friends. And maybe subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'd appreciate it. I'd very much like it. We can be best friends. Let's be honest, we're not going to be best friends. I probably won't be able to hang out with you no matter how few subscribers I have. But I will appreciate it, and I will be very grateful, and I will say thank you in the most generic sense. But for fear of continuing to ramble, I just want to say thanks, and take care, everybody.